Extremophiles. So these are microorganisms that are abundant in habitats that are too much harsh for other forms of life. We have thermophiles and hyperthermophiles. So these are heat-loving microorganisms. For thermophiles, they usually live at 45 to 80 degrees Celsius. And if they are hyperthermophiles, they usually live at more than 80 degrees Celsius. They usually live in hot springs or hydrothermal vents. A very popular microorganism of thermophiles is Thermus aquaticus. So this is a very good source of Pac polymerase, an enzyme used in polymerase chain reaction. The next is psychrophiles. These are cold loving microorganisms. They usually grow at an optimal temperature of less than or equal to 15 degrees Celsius. They usually isolated in glaciers, in polar seas, and deep oceans. And these microorganisms are useful for cold active enzymes. For halophiles, these are salt-loving microorganisms, and for them to live, they need a high salt concentrations in their environment. They usually isolated from salt lakes, salt flats, and brine pools. An example of that is the halobacterium. The next is acidophiles. These microorganisms thrive in low pH of less than or equal to 3. They love the acidic environment. They can be isolated from acidic hot springs or acid mine drainage. A popular example of that is the azidithiobacillus. The next is alkaliphiles. So these microorganisms grow in high pH of more than or equal to 9. An example where it can be isolated is the soda licks. So a very popular example for that is the Bacillus alkalophilus. The next is the barophiles or the piezophiles. So they love the pressure environment. So they live under extreme pressure. We have an example here is the deep sea trenches. It's like the Mariana Trench under the water. I don't have any picture of that. Example of that is the Shewanella bentica. The next is the radiophiles. So these are microorganisms that are resistant to high radiation. So an example of that is the Bainococcus radiodurans. This is known as the Conan the bacterium. And that's all. If you like this video, please subscribe and share. Thank you for watching.